Alright guys, what's up? Fairy Tail Chapter 354 review. Okay, I didn't do my chapter review last week because I'm still trying to look for some better video editing software. And since my computer is basically crap with the speakers and the mic and the the camera thingy, I haven't really been able to record that well, so I've been using my iPod. So I decided to get some video editing software for my iPod. Apps, really. And I think I found one. I hope this works out well. So until I get used to it, I'm just going to upload videos basically without no editing, really. Until I get used to it. So anyway, this chapter review. In last chapter, we see Atlas Flame return, and he tells Natsu of how Igneo tried to destroy End from the Book of Zeref. I was wondering what it was at first, but then it's revealed in this chapter that it's the strongest demon from the Book of Zeref. So basically, it's Zeref's strongest demon. So I'm wondering if Zeref is going to use that when he decides to pretty much annihilate everything, because he pretty much said that he's going to bring an end to this era, to all eras. So I mean, what else but to use the strongest demon from his book, right? So yeah, and last week we also got revealed of Tartaros. They finally showed up, and we actually see the first member from Tartaros. He's a devil ice slayer. Now, a lot of people have been saying that it's kind of useless, but I think that it's more of I think it's more useful than the God Slayers. To be honest, it looks tough, and he was actually able to kill Atlas Flame using that. And don't mind this thing on my head. I'm trying to make my afro look more circular, so I'm patting it down. So yeah, back to review. I believe his name was Silver. Yeah. It's Silver. He was able to kill Atlas Flame with his magic. It's crazy. He mistook Atlas Flame for a demon, and in turn killing him. But was brought back by Wendy using Milky Way, and he was able to reveal some of the information to Natsu. So with that being said, yeah, basically this chapter. I just want to use these first 2 minutes to go over the last week's chapter. So yeah, this chapter. Basically the aftermath of everything. The giants have been freed because of Atlas Flame, and pretty much is pretty much the first half. Everyone's just having fun, talking. Flare, she's reuniting with the giants. The giants are saying, "Hey, this is your family. You can come back whenever you want." Blah blah blah. And so that's pretty much the first half. The second half gets serious with Minerva coming back to Tartaros. Not Tartaros. Yeah, Tartaros. No, not Tartaros. Succubus Eye. And she sees that the whole guild has been wrecked. Everybody is pretty much turned into these burnt, shriveled things of a human body. And when she's wondering what the hell is going on, somebody appears from behind her. Her name is Ryuka, I believe. And she's apparently one of the 9 demon gates of Tartaros. What? It is crazy. So she pretty much reveals to Minerva that they're planning something big, something really big, and because of that, they need strong soldiers, and those who are not strong enough will get eliminated. And that's pretty much why she sees the burned bodies. And she's also saying that her magic is used to make people stronger, but if you're not worthy of that, you die. So it's pretty much with her magic, if you're strong, you get stronger by a lot. But if you're not, if you're weak, then you pretty much die. And so she's revealing her plans to Minerva, and Minerva is just saying, "What the hell? How are you trying to recruit soldiers and everybody's dying?" And again, she says it: if you're not strong, then you don't deserve to live. Which is her magic. And so she puts on this evil ass face and she says, "So what about you?" And then we just get the last chapter where it's zoomed out outside the guild while Minerva is screaming no, and that basically ends the chapter. Now, it would appear that Minerva is dead, but I honestly doubt that Minerva would die, because I believe that she is strong enough to accept that woman's magic. Because I mean, Minerva, I mean, come on, Minerva can't just die like that. I mean, come on. I'm pretty sure she's going to show up later on, and she's going to confront Erza, obviously, and they're going to have their fight. And to be honest, I pretty much see Minerva and Erza on par with each other. Aside from that ass pull armor that Erza did during the Daimoto Embu, I'm not going to count that. I pretty much consider them equal. Almost equal. I still think Minerva was stronger than Erza. But with this big power up, I'm pretty sure that Minerva will take Erza down immediately, quickly, like that. So, yeah, pretty much, the things that I want to discuss in this, something that confused me within this chapter was, when Gray was going back to what, Doriot was saying. He said, you open one of the gates. One of the, gates of hell. So, I'm thinking, was one of those gates actually, one of the members of Tartaros? Because remember, when we was introduced to one of the, members of, Tartaros, it said, one of the 9 demon gates. I mean, demon hell is basically the same, so like, I'm trying to wrap my head around this, but for some reason I can't. And I've been thinking about this for a while, and I can't come up with an answer. So like, are the gates themselves the members of Tartaros? I don't know, it's still weird. I hope we get a further explanation into this as we go on within the chapter. So yeah guys, that pretty much ends my Fairy Tail chapter 354 review. I mean basically, yeah, it was a good chapter, to say the least. So with that, I don't know what next week's chapter is because I didn't see it. But yeah, we're just gonna have the Fairy Tail members go back to Walroth Seekin, and I mean whatever happens after that. So yeah guys, rate, comment, subscribe. I'll catch